Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. Talking today about how to handle your opponent's really biting or knifing slice that comes at you. And again, that knife slice is when they've hit, obviously a slice at you, but they've hit it relatively hard and they've kept the ball really low. All right. Couple things we got to touch on. First is your guys' position in the court. If you guys tend to stand a couple steps behind the baseline in your ready position, which you should, at the time you recognize that your opponent's hitting more of an aggressive, hard, low slice, I need you guys to pull up into the court a little bit. Whether that's on the baseline or possibly a little inside the baseline is going to depend on how deep your opponent lands this shot. But I would say the deepest position you're going to be against a knife slice is on top of the baseline with a good chance that you're a few steps inside. Okay? Second thing we got to touch on is your guys' swing path for this shot. Okay? Clearly this ball as it comes in is not going to be at waist level for you guys. All right, so our traditional swing path going from waist to shoulder on this forehand, we can't rely on that. This ball is going to be a lot closer to the ground, somewhere most likely between my knee and my foot. So the swing path we need to see on a ball that's closer to the ground, especially because they've hit it hard, is going to have a little more flick to it. You guys are going to rely on your wrist a little more for this shot than you would on most. And a lot of times with a little wristier action at the ball, the vertical follow through makes a lot of sense because we want to be picking this ball up from close to the ground and lifting it quickly. Okay, so look to let that wrist kind of hang a little bit loose down low and start to let the swing path come up pretty darn fast, okay? And that leads us right into the racket speed we need for this. If you guys have ever tried to take a ball down low and slowly swing up on it, there's a good chance you missed that shot, all right? Because they're not imparting enough spin on it. So I want you guys working on building some racket speed from down low to the ground into that vertical flick. Swing relatively fast on this shot. Okay, so I'm going to back up. Mark's going to feed me a few of these. Again, based on how deep he lands the ball, you might see me on top of the baseline. You might see me a step or two inside the baseline. But regardless, if I stay back here, kind of in my traditional ready position, a few steps behind the baseline, the ball he hits has a good chance to bounce twice in front of me. Okay, so here we go. All right, guys, let's take a look at this one in slow-mo. And you can see that racket came up pretty fast and my contact point was definitely lower than normal, okay? And you guys can see on those also, I moved up and I actually kind of skipped into those. Depending on how good of a knife slice your opponent has, that little skip into that shot might be necessary. If they've got a decent one but it's not coming with as much pace, you guys will probably have the time to move up and establish your position for that shot. Okay, so there's a couple other options on how to play that, but I think that one, kind of tops your guys' ceiling out a little more than most. Some of you guys chip that ball back, hit maybe an aggressive slice yourself, and that's not wrong. But I think if we're trying to really reach that higher level in our games, start working on that little fast flick with some extra spin, okay? So that's all I got for you guys today. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.